costs at this meeting, and then we will take oath of office at the January meeting. So,
So you don't have to do it coin toss because I'm
okay. All right. So Linda Visk will be our person. So I want to thank you for your service, Sandy. 40 years. 40 years. I'm gonna clap for you.
I'm not here now. I'm not here now.
I want to thank Sam for her service too. Both of you are gonna be missed very much. I'm still gonna call you a lot, I think. Okay. Regarding the gambling revenue, it seems like it was a long time ago when Troy Pressure came to our meeting and talked about, changing to go with the hockey. And, hadn't heard anything from them, so I contacted them, and they have they became effective September 1st, 2021. Their fiscal year end is June 30th, and the city will receive payment for 10 months, 9/1 through 6/30, as soon as their fiscal year end audit is complete. And I asked him if he could give me a figure, and late this afternoon, he gave me a figure of $3,005 for 10 months. So, when they present that check to us, as a city, we will have to do a resolution and accept it and earmark what we're gonna use it for when we get that payment. We did talk once about park, using it for park. And that's when we were anticipating a smaller amount. So, and it doesn't have to be one thing, we can designate it 50/50, just whenever you accept outside money like that, you have to do a resolution and use it where you say you're gonna.
Can I ask one question on that?
Yeah.
I switched it to hockey, and I'm assuming, I think it's better than what it used to be for revenue for the city, is that what I'm hearing? It wasn't $1,000 a year before?
Yeah, that's what was in my mind, and we were donating it back at that time, and then.
It was less than 1,000.
Yeah, and we've decided or talked about not donating it back, with other revenues being less, but.
Good for
Yeah,
you.
and this is their 10%. Whenever you're a nonprofit like that, it's part of the rules that you have to give 10% to another nonprofit or government agency. So that's where I always wondered where the 10% came up, but that's why. So, yeah, it was good news. The liquor license paperwork, we delivered to Pub 69 to Scott, that's Scott there. I understand he returned it here, so thank you. So then next, we need to have a resolution to continue mail-in balloting. That's an annual, every year we have to make a resolution to continue it, and the county actually sends us the form and everything, so we just have to make the resolution and get it in the minutes and then sign this. I don't know in a resolution if we need to, second it, have it say it and second it.
Don't we have to do something with, Scott's liquor license too? Don't we have to approve his liquor license?
We're at the highest.
I know, but don't we have to approve his liquor license every year, or do we just have to sign it?
We did at the
We
last
did the
meeting.
last
We did at the
Yeah.
last meeting.
When we talked about the rates and everything.
I'll make a motion to accept the resolution to do mail-in ballots.
Yep. I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, resolution carried. Mayor and council pay, can only be changed before the new term starts. So when the new people that start in January, they can't vote themselves an increase. So at this meeting, we decide if, we wanna increase, council and mayor pay. Right now, it's 75 per meeting for mayor and 60 per meeting for council. and it's been that way for a while.
Because we're the highest paid council.
Yeah, so I didn't expect any change, but I wanted everybody to know that if there's a change, we have to do it now.
I make a motion that we stay the same.
I second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The water and sewer rates, we have an ordinance that's called fees and charges ordinance, and in that ordinance, we stated that the fee will increase by $2.50 per quarter for water and $2.50 per quarter for sewer each January. This increases the water from 65 to 67.50 per quarter, and increases the sewer from 55 to 57.50 per quarter, effective with the quarter one invoice that's dated 3/31. These, and I did put these changes in the 2023 final budget. So we can say no, or we can make a different amount, but if the ordinance already has this in it, so this is what happens, and if we want it different, we just do an updated ordinance.
I make a motion, we leave it the same as it has been, as the ordinance states.
With the 250, okay.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next is the cost of living adjustment, our city employee annual increases. I've got a separate sheet there. It's got 2023 COLA. I'll just hit some of the high points. Social Security is gonna increase 8.7, and Social Security bases their increases in cost of living by the Consumer Price Index. Over the 12 months that ended in June, the Consumer Price Index increased 9.1%. Employers are still having persistent problems recruiting and retaining employees. 2023 salary budgets are projected at a 20-year high, but still trailing inflation. In factors are business costs, employee skills, experiences, current market conditions, and inflation. Locally, we're seeing salary increases anywhere from 4.5% to 6.5%, unfortunately still falling short of 8.7 inflation. And then I show the history there in previous years, what the percentage rates are that we have, the city has given. And then down below there, I took, our city employees' current rate, and then I showed what it would be at 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5, 7. And then took an estimate for their annual hours, and I just grabbed 6% and showed what that impact would be. And then down below, it just gets some more, I'm kind of an information buff, so I looked up, which things in inflation were high and low, and stuff that's gone up, like energy cost and gasoline, electricity, and used cars and trucks, and fuel, and many months ago, gasoline was our irritant, our primary irritant, and now it's food has taken the star in the moment. So we need to have a discussion and a motion for a percent.
My motion for 7%.
Discussion?
That's what I got last year.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Just county people don't get that.
I can say that when I worked out the final budget, I used the 6%, and when I multiplied it out there, I used the 6%. And the reason I used 6% is, looks like I didn't put it on the paper, but when I was reading about, the Social Security 8.7, supposedly inflation's gonna go down, but not a lot. So, whoever the statistics people are, they thought 2023 would average out to 6% and then go down in 2024, back down to 4%. But I know all of that's very iffy, depending on the government and everything else that can happen.
I was gonna make a motion for 5, so I'll compromise and make a motion for 6%.
I think that's fair.
Okay, there's a motion been made and seconded for 6%. Any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Make sure you put in the minutes that I abstain.
Okay. Then, the final budget. This looks different than how we did it before, cause again, I was looking at all the numbers, and so this is the budget sheet. Starts out with revenue at the top. And then I showed the 2021 actual revenue and the actual expenses, and then there's a column for 2022 actual, which is the actual 11 months of November plus the bills that we know we have right here. And then, way down at the bottom, I listed the items that were unusual, that, made that particular year or that particular category high. Like in streets, in 2021, 8,000 on streets included the 5,000 for the driver feedback sign out there. The water and the sewer in this year included the riprap and the hydrant damage, so. And then, the third column up at the top is what we previously did as the 2022 budget. So you can kind of see some things there. The thing that jumped out to me was that phone, gas, and electric, and office and elections are categories that we have, that we spend money on, that we never had an amount for in our budget. And I wondered if it was included in general, but general was still way low to be inclusive of those items. So I added those lines on there. The fourth column is the 2023 proposed budget that we put together in September. So you can see that that was $98,480. Then the far right column is the 2023 budget that I proposed as the final. And I based, if we did the UC lab 10%, we did Hawkins 25%. I bumped up all the gas, phone, and electric by 25%. The CD interest, when the CDs come due for renewal, we've been rolling them over, including their interest amount. Up here in the revenue, I put that we're gonna start keeping the interest piece of it and roll over the original amount. And if we do that, that will give us some additional revenue there. And the gambling revenue, I've got that on there. I only had 1,000 on there because I didn't have the figure of 3,000 yet, so. And you can see some of our revenue in other years, it was high for the grant, the American Rescue Grant and the hydrant damage. So when you look at the total revenue in those years, you have to consider those items. So is there any particular line that you've got a question about? Well, I have it as 1,000, but even if it's 3,000, yeah, I do think that's kind of fair. You have to make it match though, and it's this, the sewer, the water sales and sewer sales revenue on top does need to match our water and sewer expenses below.
You can't make money on those food departments.
Right, you can't, and you're not supposed to use, like property tax revenue to be spent on those items.
Those food departments are supposed to be
Right, right. And if you don't have any questions, if it looks all right to you, then we would have a motion to,
Got one question. So
Yeah.
what's, is intake more than what's going out?
it has been,
So we're not losing any money?
right, the last couple of years. The one thing we're not doing though, which we need to get serious about, is, a capital outlay investment plan.
Cause at one time, Twin Lakes had a lot of money.
We don't have a plan for capital, big money stuff that's gonna come up that we need to start budgeting for. We typically just handle emergencies as they come up, but we should have
Yeah, that's kind
a
of.
plan, a budget for the big stuff.
You need to get through all that.
Yeah. And we could look at, I don't know, look at the items that are on the books and see how old they are and how close they are to depreciation. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was a long time ago, but, you know, it was like insurance for. That ever,
Like a vehicle warranty kind of thing.
do you remember when that one, there wasn't one, that wasn't. You know, I was thinking, maybe it was,
That's something we can look into though, when we should start to get more serious about our capital.
It was, it sounded a little, yeah, weird, yeah, okay, I'm just wondering.
And I tried to, you know, do numbers high, so we wouldn't be caught, you know, and be surprised. And tried to look at 2 years average and did that kind of stuff, so.
So you figured this would be increasing the water and sewer?
Yes. And the increase in wages.
Okay.
And we did, I'll tell you, we did find a few things on the actual, what expense item we were putting it in, that we'll review. That everything might not be where it should be. But it's not horribly wrong, just some changes, just some little things. That didn't make sense, and then we looked at them and they'll make better sense differently. We need a motion to
A
accept.
motion to accept.
I second. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. And after looking at the final budget, we, do the final levy. And I think I have a sheet there for the levy too. What it's been in the other years, what we've, the percents that we did. And on the levy, we do a proposed percent in September. And when we vote on the final now in December, we can do a lower percent, but we cannot do a higher percent. We did 4%, which, is an additional $420. And if we have 57 properties, that's an average increase of $7 per property. And then, the sheet two, it shows, estimated market value of housing and what the 4% would be for that.
We'll probably talk before we roll with it. Back early.
I think it was some road work. I looked it up once. Yeah, I'm thinking it was something for 10 years or 7 years or
Sure.
some road work. I'd have to look again.
I should.
So 4% is what we, voted at the September meeting, and through, I think, all these years that I have listed here, there was only one time that we did a different proposed, that we didn't keep our proposed and our final the same.
I make a motion that we keep it.
All in favor? Opposed? Motion carried. Is there any other business before we move on to bills? Okay, we'll move on to the bills.
They just don't wanna hear about it.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Here, we'll ask Steve to give you a tour. Hey, Steve.
This is ours,
Steve.
33 hours.
Steve. As chief, would you be willing to show these guys that are interested what we've got for equipment?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Yep.
Come on. I thought, well, it's probably best for the chief to show them.
Yeah, yeah. Howdy. Good, about you? Good. Yep, a little bit, yeah. Yeah, we got this Soper, we got this from, the city, I believe. We got, cross lays that can come this way, go that way, usually use the one out the back. Got all their controls here, radios inside, you got, the generator we need to work on. Got, fire extinguishers on board.
Well, we've got 4 cross lays, 2 on this side, 2 on the other, the back
And
one.
then-
So we've got a total of 5 hoses we can run off of this one truck.
Pretty sure my Fire 1 class is
Yeah.
a little bit older than this.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then
So
we
he's
got
got his
connections.
fire one already.
Okay,
so-
you've had that, okay,
Yeah.
good. Then we've got connections, we got water for our whole territory. Our territory is just the city of Twin Lakes. So we can hook up the hydrants here or the other side and bring water in and pump it out. We got a tanker that leaks, but we don't really need a tanker for our territory because we got water everywhere. Our hydrants, covered with hydrants everywhere. And then we do go out and help Emmons, Glenville, Conger. You know, if they've got a large fire or whatever, we go out and help them do their thing. They do the same with us, come and help us out. So. Yeah.
We've got our air packs are right in our seat.
Go ahead.
And
Yeah.
then we just got some new air packs that we got from Hayward.
Yeah.
They were
Yep.
gonna
So we've
get
got
brand new ones,
additionals,
so we
yeah.
got theirs. Cause their tanks are actually old ones that, aren't, they're years. These will last forever. As long as they pressure test, they'll be good forever.
Yeah.
So are these donates or bought?
Yeah,
They donated them, but we gave them, we donated money back towards them.
Yeah.
So donation for donation?
Sure, yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now you guys are in the area or where
Yeah,
y'all
I
at?
live, we really live in this, couple buildings, so.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yep, 'cause you're in town.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much what we got going. Like I said, it's just, it's maybe this, it took this to get people woke up that, hey, if we don't get people to volunteer like you guys, so we're gonna shut her down. And that's like I said, there used to be a church in town, used to be a school in town, used to be country schools all over the place, and that's
Yeah.
just kind of the way it's going. But yeah, if we don't get interest in here, it's just, that's just the way it's gonna be. It'll end up being a county fire department.
Yep.
Might as well start throwing around flyers and making word about.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking is, if we do a little recruiting and let people know that, hey,
Yeah, yeah.
we need your
It's
help.
either-
we need you.
Yeah,
It's not,
you're either gonna join or we're gonna shut down. Period. That's just the way it is. So.
Yeah.
yeah, and people that don't know, well, that we're even looking for help, you know, they don't know to come and ask.
Right,
If
exactly,
they don't know that
yeah.
we're looking. So,
Yeah, no, that's, if you don't know, you don't know.
I'll
Right.
show you our gear though. We've got brand new gear. That should.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
absolutely, yeah.
That's a 10-year gear is what we've
Yeah,
got.
so we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
We're good with the gear.
And
so-
ours are only 2 years old.
Yeah,
Mine
yeah,
was
so-
brand new when I started.
Yeah, so I think we're in
You
great
hired
shape
me
there.
2 years
Yeah.
ago.
Yep, so.
So.
So we got a
But yeah.
meeting, next
Next
Monday.
week.
Yeah,
Yep.
yep. If y'all wanna come and see what we do and see what's going on, and-
Yeah, and then we like if you did choose that you wanted to apply for the fire department, there's an application now.
Yep, we gotta go,
Background check.
go through all that.
And
Yep.
they need a driver's license.
Sure,
Background
yep,
check.
yep.
That's my gear over there.
Yeah, so we each got our own little.
Yeah, this stuff looks brand new.
Yeah, it is.
So why is it
It's-
saying every 2 years we need replacing of all the
I'm not
gear?
sure. I don't.
It's not 2 years. I
think-
forget what the gear is.
I wonder, didn't Larry say that? And I
Yeah,
think,
and I think he was
back
wrong
in
with that.
Larry's day, the
Yeah.
gear was probably every 2 years.
Yeah.
But this is a 10-year gear.
Yes, I believe it's listed, yep, 10 years.
We're on a 10-year gear. So, and like Albert Lee gets a backup gear.
I know Rochester does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And theirs is they're on a rotation, so they're paid on calls to get their 5-year gear, and they all get new. But the paid on calls aren't doing as many fires as their full timers.
Sure.
But yeah, so my gear's down here. I'm the short one. I'm the short little one with this little bitty gear, and then Sam too. She's a just short little one that's got little gear too.
Yeah, I mean,
So yeah, it's
I don't know, I think it'd be the best thing to keep the fire department in town.
absolutely.
If you can get people,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
if you can get people to come and volunteer.
Yep,
Yep.
yep, and that's just, that's
Yeah,
just the way
and, you
that's
know,
went down.
Like Steve said, maybe
Yeah.
this is what it took to shake people
Yeah,
up
to wake people
say,
up to
hey,
say, okay,
you
we're
need
gonna
to
keep
step
this
up.
open. Yeah,
Yeah.
so, yeah.
But I don't really see
Yep.
the whole big push to get rid of it. If you got people that's just volunteering.
Right, yeah, but we gotta have numbers,
Yeah.
without the numbers, you can't do it.
Yeah.
It's just, you have to have.
Do you know
the-
if the city has a rule on how many have to be here? Because we still.
I think
have
with that
10.
rating, with that rating, I think we had to have 10,
Okay.
period, yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
if you-
Bruce
if you
was
don't
saying we
have-
have or somebody said we have 15 members. Bruce said 5 are going to retire, so we'd still have 10.
I think so, yeah.
So we'd
have
and
to,
then if you
have to
two
figure that out.
were
yeah.
interested and joined and got your 2.
Yeah, get certified.
I'd
And
have to
then-
get my one here again.
Yep.
Yep.
But if there's 5 going off, well then we've got 5 sets of gear that haven't been
Yeah,
used.
that's-
You know, I
yeah.
mean, look at this one. This
No,
is
we
40.
don't get.
You know, it hasn't been
we don't
used.
get
I've used mine. I've used mine a couple of times for 2 different calls, and mine are still very clean. You know, we don't. We do, but we don't go inside and crawl around on the floor like Steve said. All of our guys are going home at the end of the day.
Right,
He's
exactly.
not
We're gonna fight the fire
knock
from
on
the outside. Unless we
somebody's-
absolutely know if somebody's inside, we ain't going inside.
Yeah.
There's nobody's gonna be,
Yeah. He's not
we're
knocking
not
on
going
anybody's
in to
door
be a
say I
hero.
accidentally.
It's insured.
I hear you.
Yep.
Okay.
But yeah, no, we don't, there's departments that do that, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna,
Unless we know we can save a life.
yeah, I'm not gonna bury a firefighter.
Yep.
We're not gonna do that. So yeah, that's what we got going on.
Okay.
But yeah, we got a meeting coming up in a week at 7. So if you want to come on in and see what we got going on, and introduce yourself to the guys, and
Sit and
kind of
listen
get a feel
anyway.
for what we got going on. Yep. But yeah, but we do need to spend more time at it. We need to check those lines. We need to pressure check the fire truck.
I
It
was
all
gonna
takes
say, I
time.
could
And the
probably do that
paperwork.
by the end of the week.
What's that?
I can test the hoses by the end of the week if you want. me
Yeah,
to.
yeah. Yep. But then we got to be able to lay them out and dry them.
Yep. I could do that.
So I
I could
don't-
probably lay them right next to the truck there.
Yeah, and then they got to be able to drain
Yep.
and yeah, if you got the time, but we probably should have 2 people here.
I'm coming with you.
So I mean, somebody to sign off on it, and then I suppose we should have a paint pen
Okay.
to paint the
I've got one in my
connections.
pickup.
Yeah, just paint. Okay, this is the date we tested it, and then some paperwork
Okay.
to say, okay, this line we checked all the lines. So it's
I can maybe grab
just verify that we
Sam
got
one
that.
night or something.
Yeah, yep, yeah. If you don't mind doing that, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. I can do that.
Well, yeah, it should be somebody that is on the department,
Yep.
probably. I mean, you guys
Yeah.
can come and look at it. But we
Yep,
probably should
and
have two
see how we do it and stuff.
actual firefighters.
Yeah, but yeah, so, I mean, we got some booths already up there and stuff, and got, yeah. A few extras, you
Yeah.
know. I'm gonna take a picture of the sizes just in case.
We got a generator if power would happen to go out, and
Just in
we've
case
got a
we
water
wanna-
tower, but without power, we could drain the tower. I
Size
wouldn't
do
think we
you
would, but and we would be
Okay,
able
so we got
to
11 and a
hook that
13.
right up to the well and pump our own water without power.
Okay.
I just hope with their advertisement, with on the news, with shooting up substations,
Yeah,
they shouldn't do that. Guys trying to get in.
yeah, I think he's interested also.
Hey, hi, come on in. Yeah.
Janelle. Yeah, this is Steve, he's our fire chief.
Yeah.
If you wanna
Yep. Yes. Nice to meet you. Yep.
talk to him a little, but
Yeah,
I was telling these guys are interested too, so I having Steve show them the gear and the truck
Sure.
and stuff.
Yep. But yeah, that's our territory is just one lake, and we go out and assist other departments.
Yeah, yeah, this is still in really great shape. This came from Albert Lee, so they take really good care of their trucks and
Taker,
stuff.
but it's from lake and we decided, well, we don't really need that. Up there, but Venture and another one.
The one you got training with little.
Yeah. But yeah, we've got kind of our first response kit is here. So, but yeah, we can check it out on Monday night and kind of go through everything too and
Yeah.
show you everything that way.
I don't think I'm gonna be working this week either. This
Okay.
upcoming week, because
Yep.
I'll do that first thing. I'm gonna be like, yeah, we'll let you know in a week or Monday. I will be. Monday or Friday.
And that way,
Monday.
Yeah, nice.
Monday, right?
yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Yep.
be.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, we're going up to Playground.
yeah, it's like, so maybe this is what it
That's
took
right.
to
Okay.
Just have you write it down.
wake people up and say, hey.
Yeah.
So I can make it, I wish I was here.
Can you even volunteer here, being home?
Yeah. Sure.
He's
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's nice. And it's a good organization,
Not
you
that
get
far from
to
me.
meet these guys
My
and
dad's
then
actually-
throughout the county,
That's
you
nice.
meet.
There you go.
That's close.
Yeah.
And that's actually my main residence. That's actually where I'm listening. My dad. Could I
And,
do Albert Lee
it's,
and volunteer here?
That's,
No,
it's just
but-
the right thing to do to just go out now. I've been doing it for years, and it's just time for me to call it, so.
Okay.
But yeah, like I said, you're gonna see stuff, but somebody should do it.
Yes.
Well, kinda sounds like the majority of people
Check your landlord.
get someone else to do.
Oh,
Yeah, I just know.
yeah, I don't know, yeah.
I don't know, like, if you're both on it.
Got a guess already? It's like, I know like 3 guests already.
Yeah, yeah. Which one? Yeah, it's totally up to you.
He's full-time. He's rich.
But yeah, if you wanna.
He's not rich.
That matter.
Are you coming back to this farm?
Yes, and I'm gonna bring his.
Yeah, you can just, we got a meeting next Friday, next Monday.
I noticed
too late
he
for you?
likes the bush one.
So,
8 o'clock.
Come on in and.
It's getting, I'm at late to get the pump out of this burning.
We have 24 hours in a
yeah.
day.
There's a, I think, cut a hole.
Yeah,
The only thing is,
then
I
you
was
gotta
gonna
do
wait
it the
for-
right way and get the oxy torch out. You know, and try not to catch the carpet on fire.
we cut the carpet out. We took
Yeah,
the carpet
it's-
and pulled back.
No,
Then you
use
have
the
to
oxy.
go through training, get your fire rating and
What's
everything.
got an oxygen?
That's not an oxygen torch in your shop?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Oxygen torch.
I mean, you can, or you
Well, that's
can.
way more fun. You got gas underneath and you got carpet and everything's up to whatever.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting on the
But
computer is-
Steve's a great chief, so we'd like working under him.
Yeah, it's all good, but that's, it's just time.
Well, I think I'm gonna walk over to the apartment
just,
because I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Time to do other things.
I know.
Well, yeah, you've done it for enough years.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
deserve to
Yep,
retire, you know?
take a break, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
So,
so.
but yeah, I appreciate y'all coming in.
Absolutely.
And,
I'll be here Monday.
Like I said, Monday, yep. If you want to come on in and take a look at it, or just see what happens in June, and yeah, however y'all want to run with it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think from now until then, we should show
Yeah.
interest.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
that there actually is people
Yeah.
that
There's
will step up.
People
Right.
that wanna be here.
Sure,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Want this place to exist.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yep, and that's what it takes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it takes.
I agree.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're
All
gonna
right.
Just get back to the farm.
Okay, sounds good.
Is
I'll
it-
be up there in a little bit, and then yeah, Jeff will probably have the torch already ready
Is
for
he
you.
headed that way already?
Yep. He was gonna do the torch.
All right, thanks.
Have a good night,
Yeah,
Steve.
I'll do the
That
same.
should be done.
Good to meet you. Did you say you live in the
Yep.
house down here?
Yep.
See you, Steve. Have a great night.
That should be done with the grinder.
Oh.
I was thinking more of a box cutter.
I use a fake name on Facebook.
Oh, okay. I wasn't
You know
sure
what I
who it
mean? I'm
was
like,
and-
oh fuck.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. But yeah, when they talked about closing, I'm like, there's got to be more people interested.
Yeah.
So, but I'm that one. I'm Janelle.
Okay.
I'm the gear over there. But yeah, good to meet you. I think I've seen you going in and out sometimes.
Probably, yeah.
So.
Yep.
Yep, we're the ones working on the building
Yeah,
in
brick
here.
building, okay.
The brick building.
Yeah, Joe's been talking a lot about it.
Yeah, yeah, yep. Joel's funny. He's a good guy. But yeah, if you're interested, I mean, now's the time to join. I've always
Yeah.
liked it. I mean, I'm fighting to keep it open because I like it so much. So, and we don't run a lot of fire calls. So
Yeah, I can't imagine it's too much.
kind of like collecting a pension for not doing much.
Yeah.
You know. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, and like my thing is it's a big foot door.
yeah,
If you
exactly.
go like New York
Yeah.
City and whatnot, I think it's
Yeah.
that's how my grandfather did it.
Yep, get your foot in the door on volunteer.
And then he worked 10 days a week,
Yep,
or 10 days a month.
Yep.
10 days a week.
10 days a month.
10 days a month, that's all he did.
But they're all splitting, so I'm gonna grab my stuff before they lock my stuff in there. So, but yeah, if you guys head for the farm, I'll be up there in just a little bit.
Is that Monday at 7?
Yeah, this coming Monday, 1 week
You know,
and 7. Don't do what?
Don't forget.
Oh, I won't forget.
All right, well.
Alright. Yeah, and if you see another post from me, that's me.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, thank you. See ya.
This is a CDL.
Oh,
I got a
They take
commercial.
longer.
I had
The
to,
CDLs, yeah,
they lost mine.
they lost it.
Yeah, I had to.
Oh, no.
got my garbage over here.
See, and then only take one license, they won't forward it.
No.
Cause I lost mine in Arizona last year. And I called and they said, well, it was mailed on, and I said, well, that was 3 weeks ago, and I still don't have it.
What's the deal?
Well, they won't
A whole lot more people than I expected.
Ah,
Yeah. Well, and I didn't know that guy that was over there. He lives in the blue house. I didn't know that he would be interested in joining.
Yeah.
So I had Steve show all 3 of them our equipment and kind of our gear and stuff like that. And we do have 10-year gear. It's not 2-year, 2 or 3.
For what?
We looked, Steve and I looked. We do have 10-year gear, not 2 or 3.
Okay, good.
So ours is good still. So
And then, those 2 guys, where are they from?
these 2, they're gonna be living in the apartment.
Right, but where are they from? I mean,
Albert.
like, what's their history?
Oh, Albert Lee.
You know,
Ty
they're
is
not
in.
hoodlums or anything.
Oh no. No, Ty just got engaged to Dusty, and Dusty, her mom is one of my good friends, and Dusty and her mom both we hung out together a ton, so I got to know the family really, really well, and we're like, sisters without being sisters.
So cool.
But
Yeah, because definitely.
I feel
Ty
I feel
is
bad
at
for you that you
Egg
gotta go to that.
Power,
Talk to Jim Bob
and Trenton works from home. He's self-employed.
How long they've been down there?
Egg Power and Lake Mills.
So they went like November? Beginning of November?
So.
Yeah, definitely anybody new, we gotta get the scoop.
Yeah, and it sounded like all 3 of them were gonna come and get a little bit more information, and then potentially do the application process thing or whatever. But they wanted to hear more information, and so Steve was showing them our stuff, and I thought that was good.
They don't need to do all this tonight.
They don't
Yeah, they're fine. No, I know they're
But
fine.
yeah.
We just.
I get it.
I don't have a map.
Brr, was getting
Yeah,
cold.
the door was open. I was like, oh,
Okay.
it's cold.
Somebody got it last year, and never got it back.
We said we didn't want it.
Oh, well, it don't matter. I mean,
They tried to give it to you.
we must have got back some,
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Anybody else I wouldn't know.
No, I don't, then I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Well, I'm not worried for that. That's not what I just was wondering. You know?
it is.
Okay.
Love you guys.
Yeah, I don't think that bothers.
Button on the door so you can.
See you guys, have a good night.
Yeah.
No, the floor's muddy, but I think I got the chairs back where they go.
Well, thank you very much.
All right, we'll see you later. Have a good night.
Who were those boys?
These two were in that one?
I don't know. They
This
seem
one was
familiar
in
to me
the-
somehow. Oh, Jesse, yeah. I met him, I guess, but
Oh, okay.
the guys that
And then
were up
these
here.
two are gonna be living in the apartment.
What were they?
29 and 24.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. It just, they looked younger and I was thinking, would Kate have known them somehow? I didn't know. But he's, yeah, they're three, that's,
Yeah, I was gonna say, Kane might know Trenton Lehner. Do you know Steve Lehner?
it's Trent, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
right?
Oh my god. He's
Yeah.
24?
No, sorry, Dusty's 24, so he's 22.
God, I don't even know if he's 22 yet, 20.
I think he just turned, cause Dusty just turned 24.
But he's not 20. Jesus, I felt, shit. I didn't look at him close enough to even know.
Right? Yeah, no, that's Steve Lehner's kid,
Okay,
Trenton.
alright.
Yep.
Well, yeah,
So-
so, yeah,
Yeah.
then I definitely, but yeah.
So, Ty, well, do you know Dusty too then, or just Trenton?
I know Trent because from baseball.
Okay.
He played baseball forever, so. That's
So,
games.
Dusty and Ty and Trenton are gonna, Dusty and Ty will have one bedroom and Trenton will be living with them then.
Alright, so it's gonna be some beer drink up there.
And maybe out on the back, you know, breezeway, so I thought, you know, maybe.
So it's
I'll
coming
invite,
along
you
pretty
know,
good then, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it won't be too much longer and they'll be moving. It's coming together really well actually, better than I expected. Yeah. Yeah, it's.
You wanna move down and fix the house up over there while you're fixing stuff? Kinda slow going down there.
It seems to be, but I thought maybe they were,
We stayed there the other night, but, yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
I think it got to be exactly what I warned him about. Don't do everything at once because it's overwhelming.
Yeah, yep, so,
Yeah.
well, and we're doing
There's
the
a lot of bad
upstairs,
decisions, I guess.
yeah, we're gonna do the upstairs and then let it sit for a while,
Okay.
and just gradually work on the main floor, cause the main floor is just gonna be my office, and I don't have customers, I'm a brokerage, I'm not an agency,
Okay.
so I don't have customers, so I don't need my office up and running in a beautiful setting,
Okay.
I just need a table.
Brokerage for what is your plan? I don't know. What you're talking
Insurance agent, I've been an insurance agent for many years.
about. Oh, I didn't know that. Wow.
So I just moved to be with a brokerage firm out of the Twin Cities, so that I don't have to, I used to sell Aflac.
Oh, I guess if I do that, I forgot, I guess.
It'll come to individual people, and Aflac's not for individuals, so I would have come to, I could have come to your business and sold to you and your dad and one other person, you have to have at least 3.
Oh, okay.
So, but I went to big companies, you know, so, like, Interstate East was one
Got
of
a
my
lot of shit
companies.
going on.
Yeah. But Interstate East was one of my companies
You're
where
gonna
we had
retire,
71
you're gonna retire when
employees.
you're 51 like me.
Oh, God. If I, yeah,
I'm joking.
if I can retire, it's because all my rentals somehow magically got paid off.
No.
But, yeah. I kind of learned late in life that rentals is where the money is.
Really?
Well, I watched Mark.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. I think it's, well, that's what I was originally thinking here, but I'm like, that's just not for me. That's just not for me. There's gotta be better ways for me to make money than that.
In that
It's
house,
not for everybody.
I wouldn't have bought to it,
Oh, yeah.
it's worth every penny, and then they'll have a little bit of cushion,
Sure.
and it can be their, I mean, not a lifelong home, but it can be their starter home for a
Yeah,
good
that's
15
all.
years.
That's all, yeah.
You know, but for me, for a rental, I would have had the same in it as what they would be able to flip it for, and that's not gonna help me.
I had that conversation too, I'm like, you know,
If they lived there 15 years.
that's where some of the problem, yeah, that's where some of the problems started, you know. I just said, you know, we weren't on the same page really. This is, you know, you could put $1 million in this house. And you know what it'll be worth when it's done?
Yeah.
What, 50? Look at the Twin Lakes, it's not gonna,
Right.
it doesn't matter. So,
Right, right, and you gotta.
the point is, it's cheap living down here, well, it was, we'll see how this all goes with it. So,
I'm really hoping, kinda, Steve was saying out here is maybe this was the kick in the pants that people needed to go, oh God, I don't want the fire department shutting down, I'm gonna have to volunteer.
yeah, I think it was kind of, that's what I said, it's kind of a testament for the support that people don't want the fire department leaving, including me.
Right.
But I can't sit over there and say anything because I'm not supposed to.
Right.
But I don't, obviously.
Right.
I wouldn't have, would it have affected buying that house? I'm not sure that would have been a deal breaker, but I don't think anybody's
But if it was a
appealing.
$300,000 house, would that affect it?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be appealing for people if there's not, and I don't know. I mean, I've worked for Upwood long enough to feel like that's just,
Well, my question is, don't get me wrong, I like DC.
Yeah.
I like him, but I know what they do, because I'm also a coroner, so guess what, my radio's on 24/7. I know that they're on medicals, where 919 is going this way to a medical, 921 is going this way to a medical, and another medical comes out. And you've got the fire department trying to decide who's gonna get to that third medical that's holding, because there's no ambulance available. Because that one ambulance that they have in town is going where 919 is going. Well, 921 has to wait for that ambulance, and then 919 can go to that third medical holding.
sure.
Okay, well, if they get a fire, they have to call in their backup shift. They gotta call in their POCs to come and either run to the fire, or they try to clear from whatever medical they're on, you know, but you can't abandon your patient once you make patient contact.
Yeah.
So if the ambulance hasn't showed up to take over patient care, you can't abandon that patient.
Sure.
That's illegal, that's called abandonment.
Well, hopefully this
So,
doesn't happen very often.
then-
But you know, you can only plan for, oh,
It
really?
happens all the time.
Oh, shit, okay.
This is like at least 6 out of 7 days a week that this happens.
Oh, wow.
No joke. So, when they're dealing with that in Albert Lee, and then they get a house fire, and their POCs will all go run into that house fire, who's coming here?
Right.
Because, what was it, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, when we had fire everywhere in the county? We had 10 fires in 24 hours.
Oh, for the red flag thing you need, or what do you mean?
No, there really was 10 fires.
Oh, yeah,
Sorum
well, I
was
mean,
one of them.
what was?
Sorum, where that shooting was, murder,
Oh, okay.
that was one of the fires.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you had 10 fires in the county in 24 hours. How are they gonna come and take care of the police?
Yeah.
They couldn't, and I stood there and I was like, you guys, we cannot let this go. We cannot let this go, they cannot handle it, they're spread too thin. And if we're gonna pay them $3,300 a year to cover us, they can't hire another shift
No.
on $3,300.
No.
They can't hire another shift to come and cover us. You gotta think of this. Take one of those radios home with you as city council members. Take one of those radios home with you and listen. And go, okay, if they're there, and they're there, who the hell's going here? You gotta know this stuff.
See,
And
those are
people
the
don't
things,
know it.
yeah, those are the things I didn't know either. I just look at it like, yeah, it's, I don't know, it just seems like an easier reaction, it's just, which is good, I'm glad there's time to think about it now.
Absolutely. You get time to think about it, and these
like-
3 were like,
Yeah.
whoa, we can't shut down. You know, and Ty's already half licensed, he's got his firefighter 1 already. So he needs his 2. Okay. You know, so, yeah, I think, you know, like Steve said, maybe this was the thing that had to happen to spur people to go, whoa, I don't want that place shutting down, I'm gonna have to step up and volunteer. So, but if we get Tanner, has said more than once that he's interested, you get this guy, and then these 2, and I got 4. And you said 5 people are retiring. Well, that,
They're a lot
we got
younger.
15.
They're really young too. Well, Taylor.
Who said there's 15 on the roster? Is that Tanner?
I think Soper said that, didn't he?
Oh, I don't know. I thought somebody over here said there's 15 on the roster, and then Bruce said there's 5 retiring.
Yeah, I heard Chris say that.
So,
And within,
that would leave
within
us-
whenever it was, I don't know, how
Right.
many years or a year.
And that would leave us 10. Okay, we got 4 that are interested. So if those 4 sign up, there you go, you're back up to 14. You know, so I mean, it's a numbers game, but you know, I think we can do it.
There's a lot of
I think we
things,
can make it.
yeah, there's a lot of things, and I get that part too, where
Educate
Soper
and get
said.
his
Yeah, maybe.
firefighter 1 and 2.
Yeah.
It's a good way to build a lifelong pension,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know.
Just need, it's a lot more work to go do that nowadays than it used to be.
I did.
I realize that. I don't know where you found the time to do it either, you know? That's what I mean.
Cut out sleep.
Yeah. Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, it's a good thing that we've got more time to think about it and get others who are interested and
Hopefully it works out.
yeah, yep. Yeah, I sure hope so. I sure don't want to see it go. And yeah, I might be 4 miles away, but like I said, I've beat everybody here so far. I've always been first on scene.
I thought about it too when I started here.
Yep.
And then I probably told you that story.
Uh-uh.
I didn't even get the whole thing out
The
of my
one day
mouth.
Jeff and I are sitting here and the call was right there, so we walked down there. For a medical.
Oh, okay. So so I go home and I tell Nancy, I go, yeah, I was talking to Soper, I was thinking about maybe joining the fire. And before I even got it out of my mouth, she goes, no. I'm like, holy shit, that seemed pretty adamant. She goes, you do not need one more thing to do. And she said it like that, and I'm like, and I couldn't even argue with her. I had no argument. I'm like, you're exactly right. You know, and at that point, what was I? 48, I suppose, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's younger guys for me to do that shit now, unfortunately.
Yeah, but
I'm
you
old
would have
now.
put in 14 years.
I'm old.
You're not fucking old. God.
All right.
What are you, 50 now? Not even?
51.
Ooh. Ooh, what are you gonna do?
Oh, get a walker.
See you later.